I hope you're all enjoying the show today. Our first session of the day is by our friend Dr. Dilek Erik, who is the marketing consultant from Turkey. She has a marketing experience of over 32 years in the denim industry, and she worked with most leading denim producers of Turkey as a sales and marketing professional. For the last 7 years, she has been working as a marketing consultant and helping companies to develop and implement marketing strategies and increase their knowledge in this area. She also teaches marketing. Major areas are marketing planning, digital marketing, and integrated marketing communication. She'll be making a presentation on the topic Trend Synopsis for the Autumn/Winter 22-23 seasons. And I'm sure you will love it because even in our previous presentations have all been really liked by our audience, whether it is the virtual shows or the physical shows. So I would like to invite Dr. Dilek to kindly come on the stage and make the presentation.
Hello, Sandeep.
Hi, Dilek. How are you?
Fine. How are you?
I'm absolutely fine. So, how? First of all, welcome to our show and welcome to the. Thank you for agreeing to make a talk on a wonderful topic in which our industry is always interested. To know the trends, upcoming trends, and which is your specialization also.
Today, I have a table here, and today there was some visitors, and I promoted my speech because they asked some questions, and I said, okay, now I am not answering it. When you will be in the presentation, then you can hear it. So.
Absolutely, and also whoever wants to ask any questions at the end of the presentation, please put them in the Q&A section, and that these questions then can be taken up.
Okay. Thank you. So should I start with
Yes, so I'll leave the stage to you, and
you.
then you can carry forward, and please go ahead, and I wish you all the best.
Thank you very much, Sandeep.
Thank you.
Hello again. Okay, Sandeep made a brief presentation about myself, but let me give more information. As Sandeep said, I am working in denim business for ages. I worked as a professional before, but now for 7 years, I am giving a consultancy. And right now I am working with Traceability Denim and Iskur Denim. And I basically help them to market their products in the right way to the customers. Today we'll talk about a little bit what is hot in the market. Let me share my screen first. Just a minute, please. Okay. I hope everybody is able to see it. I didn't put the name as autumn, winter, or spring, summer, because now I will talk about the general trends in the market. But it's up to the companies how to implement it into their collections. Because, every company, every factory has some strong points and some weak points. So, somebody only doing some part of these trends because the technical or the research and development is not enough to produce everything at the same time. So while I am talking about the concepts or the elements in the season, then you can also think how you can implement it to your products, to your factory. Let's start with the comfort, because we all know that for a while, the different styles and the sizes are really eliminated between the genders. Now, if the woman is wearing very loose fit products, or the man is wearing very tight trousers, so genderless styles is really dominates the fashion for a while. But now we had the COVID, and we closed ourselves at our homes, and most of us still working from home, like me. I am now at my home. So we were wearing loose fabrics, loose products, loose garments. But when we close ourselves at home, then we needed it more. So comfort still is very important. Whatever we buy as a garment, we always like to feel comfortable in the garments. That's why we need to apply these ideas to our products, to our styles, or to our garments. So loose, floaty, flexible, and comfortable fabrics is really very important whether you are at home or in office or when you travel. So I will give you some information about how you can use this comfort idea in the products. The first thing is, of course, the stretch. The stretch became popular in the past because it was giving ability to the people to move very freely. So stretch fabrics is very important in denim industry. Whether it's high elastic or medium elastic, stretch is still very important, but we are looking for more authentic look from the stretch. I mean, we like to wear stretch fabric, but we don't want to show it as a stretch. We want to show it as a rigid fabric, but we want the performance of the stretch fabric. So it's a little bit technical thing. I mean, the fabric should be more open and more slubby, but the performance should be very high. And also there is another parameter which is very important for stretch. It's the compression level. We are wearing trousers maybe sometimes from the morning till the evening, and we want to be comfortable in that stretch garments. And if the pressure of the fabric on the body is high, then after a while we feel uncomfortable in that stretch trousers. So I know that Lycra company is doing tests for the fabrics that if you use Lycra fiber in your fabrics, then they are doing the test and they are giving you the test results. And this test results is showing how comfortable is your fabric. And if you can prove it to your customers that, I mean, your fabric is very comfortable and don't put pressure on the body, then people will like to have it more. The second thing is comfort. When we talk about the comfort, it's about the knit look woven fabrics. It's like joggers. It's like jogging type of fabrics. Very popular also. We mainly use it for the jogging style. Of course, it can be knit. But when we talk about denim, we usually use woven fabrics. But there is a very good techniques that you can make the woven fabric, but as a knit look, and dye it in indigo and make it in different shapes and in different styles. It's also very comfortable at home, in the street. So it's also very popular in the market. Another thing is dobbies, also very popular because, okay, we are at home or, spending time in closed areas, but we like to see something nice also. So if we board about 3x1s or 2x1s, dobbies is very good alternative. Of course, it depends on the machines because some of the patterns need special machines, special dobby machines, but there is also a way to make some herringbones on stripes or checks by the normal weaving machines, and to put some nice touch on the fabric. Another thing is to get comfortable fabric is blended fabrics. Okay, tencel, modal, linen, hemp is very popular. If we talk about, especially for the spring-summer season, these fibers are getting more important because it's for breathable, they are breathable and they are making some heat control, something like that. And also they are giving the fabric very soft touch, drapey look. So it is also good to blend cotton with tencel or modal, or do 100% tencel or modal fabrics and dye it indigo and use it in dress, skirt, or even with pants. I also like to show this photo because raw denim is getting popular because, there is a really big pressure on to save water because we have limited water sources. And if we wash our garments all the time, then it means that we are spending a lot of water. So raw denim or raw fabric is getting more popular. And these blended fabrics is a good choice to make raw fabric in the soft way. Because, raw fabric, when we make it 100% cotton, sometimes it is becoming very stiff and it is not very comfortable. But when you blend it with a tencel type of fibers, then even the raw fabric can be very loosey, very drapey, and very comfortable, very soft touch. Another issue is, this is also very important, I think, rigid fabric, tough looking rigid fabric, but make it soft and comfortable. Because, it's easy maybe to make the rigid fabric, but when you wear it, you sometimes doesn't feel very comfortable in it. It can be very tough. We don't want to give up the look of the rigid fabric, but we want to make it wearable, make it softer, and make it comfortable. It's also a technical thing, it's not easy to make rigid look comfortable or soft fabric, but there is very good yarn technologies or some finishing techniques that you can make the rigid fabric also very soft and comfortable. So this is another important and good soft, comfortable fabric. The second theme that I like to talk is optimism. Okay, I really like this word from Chomsky. He says that optimism is a strategy for making a better future. Because unless you believe that the future can be better, you are unlikely to set up and take responsibility for making it so. So if we don't believe that the future will be better, then we can feel we don't feel to make something good, So we need to be optimistic. Okay, we had very bad times. Some of us lost very close relatives because of this COVID virus, or we lost some job, or we closed ourselves in the home. So we had really very tough time, and still we are having. But we need to be optimistic. We need to say that, okay, the future, we will make the future. So we will make it better. So feeling better, feeling good, strong, powerful, that is all we need right now. And optimism also, whatever we produce, whatever we wear, if we can show some good touch on the garments, then we can also feel better. That's why I like to show you how you can use this optimism in denim. One of the area is colored denim. You can put color on denim with overdyes, with coatings, or even you can paint your garments and you can get very good colors. And okay, now we are all talking about or presenting autumn-winter collection right now, but the denim factories already started to work on the spring-summer 23. So, if we put some colors on our summer collection, it will be really cheer us and we will feel much more better. Again, like you can see on the photos, you can put even a garment dye or fabric dye. You can put different colors on your denims and you can wash it in a very nice way and you can feel much more better. You don't, I mean, you can use really bright colors like red, green, or pink, like this, you know, like you can use it as a coating or as an over dye. But the idea is to put some optimism on the collection. Or this is also very popular to paint your garments, put some messages on the garments, and make it more cheerful, make it more positive. Even you can do it at home. I mean, you can just grab some paint and put some flowers on your trousers, on denim or on gabardine, and put some emojis and create your own denim. The whole idea is about to make yourself feel better and more positive. Of course, I mean, print or laser is another way to give a pattern on the garments. There is a lot of companies now printing some patterns on the denim fabric, or after wash, you can do it by laser and put some flowers on it or put some messages on it. This is very nice photo. I mean, even the hair or the blouse or the trouser are all very cheerful, very happy look. Even when you look at the photo, you feel better, I think. Or by the silhouettes, by the garment styles, you can also put some optimism on your garments, like here. The third thing is longevity. We are all talking about slow fashion right now. This is really very important because, I mean, we had a very crazy times, which we bought a lot of garments and maybe sometimes wear them only once, then put it in our closets, and the next season or next week we bought another. But I mean, the pandemic showed us that, I mean, we are really spending a lot and we are using the sources in a very bad way. So we all now more conscious about buying, about spending our money or using something unnecessarily. So, I mean, now the collections becomes more seasonless and more durable, and we want to have some garments which we can use for years and not to leave them in a site. We want to wear it more and more, and even when we fed up to wear it, we want to use it in another way, sometimes to sell it in a second in a second-hand market, or to give it somebody else as a charity, so that we want to make it last longer. That's why I want to give some ideas how you can make your fabrics and garments live more. And it's something more technical, because, I mean, in order to make a strong fabric or the technical fabric, you need to make some research and development. For example, functional fabrics, water repellent or dirt repellent fabrics. Because when we have those fabrics, it's easy to wear them in any weather conditions. You can wear it in a rainy day or in sunny day, and because it's water repellent or dirt repellent, you don't need to wash it frequently, and that's why you can save some water because you will not wash it. Or, for example, heat regulator yarns or heat regulator finishes. Think that you have a fabric, you have a garment which you can wear it in the hot summer or also in cold winter. So you can use the same garment in every season, and you don't need to buy a summer pant and winter pant. You can only have one pant and you can wear it in each seasons. Or antimicrobial. It's really very important in those days because we are facing a virus problem. So think that you have a functional and you have an antimicrobial fabric which protects you from the viruses. So you really like to wear it all the time. Or durable and strong fabrics, which will not tear very easily, which you can use it for years, and it will that you will not get any holes in it, or there will be no tears in it. So the idea here is to have fabrics which we can use very long time. Even we give it to anybody. The second hand also will be last long time. So the idea here is functional, durable, strong, breathable, technical fabrics. Shortly. The fourth thing that I like to discuss is conscious consumption. It's another way to say sustainable, actually, because we always talk about sustainability, but now I want to give some hint about how we should be conscious when we are buying something. I like to emphasize three things. First of all, the environmental cost of producing a product. The second thing is the potential human cost of manufacturing a product. And the third thing is the potential resale value of the item further down the line, which means, okay, when we produce something or when we buy something, we should take care of the environmental cost. We shouldn't give any harm to the environment. We should protect it. The second thing about the human, we should really care the human health, not only the consumer, but also the workers or the employees, everybody. The third thing is really we should think what will be happen to our garments after we use it. As I said before, either we can sell it or we can mend it or we can give it to the shops and they can recycle it. So, we shouldn't just put our garments away and forget it, but we should find a way to reuse it. And that's so that we should have slower, better, more personal, more human, in many ways, more exclusive purchasing. I like to emphasize again about the reduce, reuse, recycle. It is very, really important. We should reduce our spending. We should reduce the way that we are using the natural sources. We should reduce the water consumption of the production, energy consumption. We should reduce all the bad habits that we had before. We should find a way to reuse our garments, or if we are producing a denim or garment, we should find a way to reuse our waste. And we should really do recycling. If we are a consumer, we should find a way to give our garments for the recycling, or if we are a producer, then we should find a way to recycle our waste or recycle our garments again. Patch and mend is very popular because of this conscious consumption. Okay, this is also a very good look. When we look at all those patches and the mendings, it gives also a very positive thing, but it's a trend. But also when we get some holes on our garments, we can put some patches on it and we can continue to use it. So patches and mendings are very popular, and we should find to combine different garments to each other, or put some fabric from another garment and put it in a trouser or jacket and create our own styles. Raw material, of course, very important when we talk about sustainability and we talk about conscious consumption. We should find a way to use more responsible materials, raw materials. Organic cotton, BCI cotton is a very good example of it. But there is also some lower impact natural fibers like tencel, modal, hemp, linen, cashmere, because we all know that cotton is really very water consumption of the cotton growing is very high. So everybody is trying to look alternative to the cotton, and natural fibers is a very good a resource for that reason. Especially hemp is very popular in these days. Everybody is putting hemp in their collection because hemp is a very good fiber, which is a carbon sequester, soil nourisher. I don't know whether I am pronouncing it in the right way. It's very easy to grow hemp. And also, you don't need to use pesticides to get rid of the pest. So hemp becomes more popular, and we are using more hemp, like cotton blended hemp fabrics in our collections. Smart dyeing is also very important in that concept because, water saving, energy efficiency, not using any harmful chemicals, and laser-friendly dyeing, indigo dyeing, is becoming more popular because we are using chemicals for the indigo dyeing, but while we are using chemicals, we should be really careful not to spoil our water resources and find a way to reduce the water consumption while we are dyeing the indigo. Laser is really a very big thing right now. In the finishing, we are using laser more and more. So every denim producer is trying to find a way to make more laser-friendly indigo dyeing. Because when the garment producers use a laser, they need to get very nice laser effect from the garment. And in order to do that, you need to have laser-friendly indigo dyeing. Sometimes some indigo or some black colors doesn't give a very good laser performance. And the garment producer don't want to use that fabrics. So it's a big thing to have laser-friendly indigo dyeing and to make a very good laser finishes later on. And it's very easy now to give very nice patterns, very nice like flowers or like some any kind of patterns on the fabric by laser. So, it's really very popular to have laser on the production. Not only because it's more water saving, but also it gives a very good variety of the patterns, not only as a mustache or as a scrubbing, but also as a print patterns. The last thing that I like to talk about is traceability and transparency. For the sustainability, we really worked hard and we are doing very nice things, but we need to prove it to the customer. And it's a good thing that more and more the customer, the end user, is asking about the certifications, about the water consumption of the production, or about the carbon dioxide emission and everything. So, I mean, the end user becoming more responsible so that the companies also should find a way to show to the customer that they are really doing everything in the right way. So more and more we see that, I mean, the companies are showing their data to the customers as how many water or energy or carbon dioxide they are spending while they are producing their fabrics or while they are producing their garments. And it should be proved or it should be confirmed by the third parties also, because we always hear that some company is saying, okay, I save 60% water, or somebody says that I made 100% sustainable product, but we need to ask for more proof so that, I mean, people should be sure that the production or the garment that they are buying is really responsible production. So in the coming days, it will be more important. So now I know that every company is working on it very hard, and they are finding ways to prove to their customer that they are really doing everything in the right way and they are really working on it in the right way. So that is all. Now I want to show to you. Just a minute. Let me stop the sharing, if I can do that. Okay. I hope you liked it. It's a very brief information about what is coming. I have a table, so if you like to join me and ask some more questions or have a chat, I'll be at my table. And thank you very much for listening me and joining me in that session, and hope to see you again. Bye-bye.